Hi, this is Mr. Nada again, here to show you another one of my builds. This one, it's hard to say it's my favorite, but it's one of the things that inspired me to do another single-player world. But back in the day, the NES Nintendo days, there was a series that I loved to play like all the time, and that was Castlevania. I flippin' love Castlevania. Everything about it, it just appealed to me. And basically, the bad guy at the end is always Dracula. Spoiler alert, I guess. But basically, he is in this building or room on top of the entire castle in most cases. It changes from game to game, but mostly in the 8-bit days, he was at the top of the castle. And the room was basically the same. It was just a little doorway here coming from the other level. And then you would just zone right here. And then there'd be a stairwell, normally with a huge abyss of stuff down here, leading to nothing. And then up here at the stairwell, you would go in here. And in here would be the antechamber, I want to say, before his throne room. Now, depending on which version of Castlevania that you want to say on this, but I based it off of the first one, mostly. In the first Castlevania for Nintendo, there was no table or chandelier. That didn't actually start showing up until Symphony of the Night and some other versions of Super Nintendo Castlevania, stuff like that, where this table and the chandelier here would be here. And this also, if you were to do in Castlevania 1 in here, little atmosphere, all the skulls and stuff. But in the first Castlevania for Nintendo, there was just a coffin here in the middle of the area, like be a coffin like right here. In Castlevania 3 for Nintendo, he had a throne right here, but no coffin. But the room was basically the same, and this antechamber was different. And of course, the table and the chandelier weren't here. But in most of the other versions that you would see for like Game Boy Advance or DS, some of the versions of Dracula's thing would have this antechamber with the table and a chandelier. I know it's really not important, but just trying to keep it as close to accurate as you could be in Minecraft for this Castlevania stage. I actually used the pixel map for the whole entire room and tried to match it as best I could with the columns and the window positions and that kind of thing, and then added to the rest of it, because most of the time when you play Castlevania, you only see it from out here, where the stage is cut off. Like this whole wall area wouldn't be here. You could just see inside the stage and be close because you'd be playing it, and so on and so on. So basically, I just wanted to make it like, let's say that room existed in the real world and it was not cut in half. This is my representation of it. And basically, this spawned a want to recreate the whole entire Castlevania 1 for Nintendo map in real Minecraft scale. Like you start off, excuse me, like a courtyard that goes into the castle entrance and stuff like that. Just make the courtyard. I mean, lots of people have done it, but what I want to do is like make it if it was really there, where the courtyard was completely fleshed out, surrounded by walls, and the building that you go into, make the actual building completely like you would walk into it, not like a cut in half kind of slidey thing, and do that for the whole entire map, but make it like, let's say if there was a part that fell into a mountain, then you would make a mountain and make that path going into the mountain. If you were to go outside of the stages to see all these things, they would exist physically as best as I could make it. I mean, there's only so much I can do in MC Edit, but that's my plan anyway. So this kind of made me want to do that after I made this for the hell of it, for fun. And I'm willing to share it with you guys. I'm going to put a link in the description to download the schematic for this. Real hardcore Castlevania fans might appreciate this, or somebody just likes the way that I made the building. Who knows? But you're welcome to it. So as always, if you like my show, give me a like. If you like to subscribe, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And as always, thank you. But you know what? I think I'm going to do this it wouldn't be a Castlevania game if I show you this during the day, so let's go ahead and do this. Now you can imagine, I'm sorry, it's very dark, but this is basically what it would look like in the game. Full moon in the background, you know, going up here. So let's go in the full, get the full effect here. Oh crap, I'm at Dracula's throne. This is the last stage. Actually, if you're a Belmont, you wouldn't say that either. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass, I'm gonna make my family proud, and I'm going to slash him with my whip and kill him and make sure he does not come back for at least another 100 years or until we need to make another game. But it looks really good in the dark. You can hear the bats. I didn't add these. Luckily, because it's dark, the bats are here anyway. Just adds to the atmosphere. And like I said before, this existed in 3, so I kind of put it in here because 3 and 1 were my favorite, and Symphony of Night was my other favorite, and that's why I kind of added this here. I mean, I love the whole series regardless, but yeah, really. So once again, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it.